What is rigging in construction? In construction, rigging refers to the use of mechanical equipments to lift, move, and position heavy loads. It involves the use of equipment such as cranes, hoists, and pulleys. What are different types of cranes? There are two types of cranes, which are mobile and stationary. Mobile cranes can be truck-mounted, crawler, all-terrain, or hydro crane. Stationary cranes examples are tower crane, gantry crane, floating crane, railroad crane, EOT, electrical overhead traveling crane, etc. What are the common types of slings? There are two categories of slings, which are synthetic and steel-based. There are two main types of synthetic slings, which are web and round slings. Web slings can be of nylon or polyester. Steel-based slings, there are three types, which are chain sling, wire rope sling, and mesh sling. What are the three basic hitches in rigging? The three basic hitches are the straight leg vertical hitch, the choker hitch, and basket hitch. The user must ensure that the sling and the rigging hardware have working load limits that exceed the actual loading imposed on the sling and the rigging hardware attached. What is working radius? Working radius of a crane, also known as operating radius, is the horizontal distance from the center of rotation or base of the crane to the center of the load hook. The maximum load that the crane can lift decreases as the working radius increases. What are shackles? Shackles are a type of hardware commonly used to attach a sling to a load. What are the requirements for a crane lifting? Crane position should be on firm ground with outrigger fully extended and should be on a rigger pad. Make sure the tires are off the ground. Ensure certified rigger and crane operator are being used. Ensure safe loading indicator is working. Inspect the crane for any leakage before working. The load weight is confirmed and is within the safe working limits of the crane. Ensure the swing radius is barricaded and no unauthorized entry into the lifting zone. Wind speed up to 32 km per hour is permissible while lifting. Ensure there is a rigging plan for all critical lifting activity. Make sure safe lifting procedure is being followed. What are the hazards of lifting? The hazards of lifting include, but not limited to, suspended load, crane collapse, fall of load, damaged tools and tackles, improper signaling, uneven ground conditions, adjacent and nearby structures, overhead power lines, mechanical failure, improper rigging, uncontrolled movement of load. What are the control measures for lifting? Permit to work, lifting plan, third-party certificate of equipments, third-party certificate of crane operator. Only trained and approved rigger shall give the signal, position the crane away from the adjacent structures, preventive maintenance of the cranes, daily inspections, barricading and signboard. Do not stand under the suspended load. Outrigger shall be completely extended. Safety devices should be used. Check ground level and outrigger pads. In what condition critical lift plan is required? High load weight, when the load weight is close to or exceeds 75% of the crane's rated capacity, or during tandem lifts. Hazardous conditions like near power lines, confined spaces or over operational facilities, or while lifting sensitive or valuable loads. Lifts with potential for significant consequences. Non-routine lifts, all loads above 40 tons or more. What is rigging triangle? The rigging triangle is a key consideration when making connections to loads and load hook. The rigging triangle is found anytime when two or more slings are connected to a load and load hook. Best practice calls for a horizontal sling angle of 60 degrees or more. What are the safety devices used in a crane? Anti-two-block device, anemometer, limit switch, and level indicator. What is tandem lifting? Tandem lifting refers to the process where two or more cranes or lifting devices are used simultaneously to lift and move a single heavy load. WLL or working load limit is the maximum allowable load capacity which is written on the lifting gears. Who is a banksman? A banksman, also known as a signalman, is a professional in the construction industry responsible for directing and coordinating the movements of cranes, trucks, and other heavy machinery on a construction site. What is LMI or RCL? LMI or load movement indicator, or RCL, rated capacity limiter, are safety devices used in cranes to ensure safe operation by monitoring and controlling the load. It warns the crane operator of approaching overload condition and over hoist condition that could cause damage to equipment and personnel. What is a man basket and what are the safety measures used while using a man basket? A man basket, also known as a personal basket or man cage, is used to safely lift workers to elevated position. It should be designed and fabricated according to the standard. It should have a third-party certificate. 2 guide rope should be used, along with shackles with cotter pin. Certified rigger should be in place. Ensure there is a lifting plan, and the load bearing capacity should be written on the man basket. What is PWAS? PWAS, or Proximity Warning and Alert System, is a safety technology that can prevent accidents between heavy-duty machinery and other personnel working in close proximity at a work site. The system gives an alarm when a person comes in contact within 5 meters. What is the difference between WLL and SWL. WLL or working load limit and safe working limit SWL both refer to the maximum load that a crane or lifting gear can safely handle. There's no difference at all.